All right, thank you all for being here. Appreciate it. I want to say thanks to our fans for showing up too on a Black Friday with a lot of things going on, and we had a good number of students even come back. So I really do appreciate them. I haven't looked at the numbers, but I think we probably broke our attendance record for a single season, the one that we set last year, and that's a mark that really our whole athletic department should feel good about it, because everybody within the department has a hand in making that possible. So I'm grateful for the fans for that. This was a big win. This was a game that it was without a doubt the best we played all year in all three phases. We could see it coming. We had a really good bye week, had three light but really spirited practices, and then this week, probably the most fun that we've had as a staff coaching this group this week. We practiced sharp, we prepared, we competed, we spent a lot of time together, and I think we grew closer. And so then we came out here and played our best. And I'm proud of them. We had 21 seniors that we honored, and a special group to me individually, special group to the staff. I'm proud of how they handled today. There's a lot of emotions that go when you play your last home game, and I thought they bought into to the fact that we were celebrating them. This wasn't a sad day. This is an opportunity to celebrate, and some of those guys played really well today. So I was proud of them, proud that their families could be here to see them, and I think almost all of them were represented with their loved ones, and I appreciate them. And those seniors, that group. There's a core of those guys that have been here all 3 years, and in this meeting room, when it looked a whole lot different in December 1st, 2014, and came and we talked about what we wanted to accomplish and what we wanted what we wanted Troy football to be, and playing with an edge and doing those type of things, doing things the right way. And they bought in, and they're some of our best players. They've been some of our best players for 3 years. And then we added, in our first full recruiting class, we added some guys on each side of the ball that are integral. If you look at them, and they're key guys, and they came in with a purpose. And if you look at what we've done now, I think over our last 25 games, am I right? Last 25 games, we're 20-5. And that's there's not very many in college football that have done it better. So I'm glad. I'm really proud of that bunch. And today we came out and took care of business early. I thought we played well in all three phases. So with that, questions?
You scored 24 points in about 3 minutes and a half. Have you been part of something like that before?
Yeah, and I thought we'd be explosive all year. We've kind of been up and down. We've sometimes the stats don't tell everything, and I think Brandon Silvers is a really good example of that. You take out the Boise game, and Brandon Silvers has played at a really high level, and I think he's an NFL quarterback. I think he's deserving of being up there at the top of our conference when the all-conference team comes out. You look at the number of games he's won over the last 2 years. I think people get caught up in these touchdown passes. Well, when you can run the ball, it's a lot easier to run it. So we just hand the ball off and run it in and score a lot of times. But I don't want people to lose track on what kind of season he's having just because his touchdown numbers are a little bit down. That's ridiculous in my opinion. But I thought we'd be explosive all season. And we've had some highs and lows. I really think offensively since the Georgia State game we've played at a high level. I think a real, if you want to look at stats that matter, one stat that really matters besides scoring offense is yards per play. And our yards per play has been really, really good since the Georgia State game. Fortunately I've been a part of some really good offenses. When I was here the first time, the 3 years we were at Texas Tech. So we've probably done it at some point. I can't remember. As coach, you remember things that don't go well a lot more times than you remember the things that went well.
Did you think that you had the opportunities you did in passing game and have a little bit of early struggles, anyways, getting the run started?
Well, they've and I think it's important that you look at Everett took over a really difficult situation there, and he's made the commitment, rightfully so, to play young guys. And they've played good defense versus the run all year, but they've given up a lot of passing yards. And so we felt like coming in that we wanted to get the passing game rolling. We felt like that was going to be our best opportunity to get off to a fast start. We played well offensively. I was a little frustrated with some things in the red zone that we could have done better. But we did. Coming into the game, we wanted to establish the passing games. I felt like that was our best opportunity to get ahead early.
And you have had some of these games where you've been able to play some of the backups,
Mhm.
but it seemed like y'all got really quality reps.
Yeah, we played everybody that was dressed and eligible. We even dressed out a couple guys that we didn't have dressed out and brought them out, and that's good. You know, we didn't play. I think outside the first series in the second half, we didn't play very many starters at all. And we do Monday Night Football. Y'all have heard me talk about that. Every Monday night during the season, all the redshirt guys or guys in our development program, they go scrimmage. And during a bye week, we usually do it 3 times. And so I think within the last 2 weeks, we've played Monday Night Football 5 times, which we line up and basically have about 25 or 30-minute thud scrimmage. And those guys got a lot of reps, and I thought they played better today. You know, if you look at it, I thought some guys did some really good things. Darius Wesley showed up on defense. You know, he's a guy that Kevin Nixon, you know, he showed up and was productive. If you look at it on offense, Richard Hallman had a great play, you know, and then several of those offensive linemen, James Peach, thought he went in and did a nice job. Dylan Bradshaw played the most football on offense that he's played. So, you know, I was fortunate. I was glad those guys deserve an opportunity to show what they can do, and they got that in the second half.
Coach, you already mentioned Brandon a little bit. He goes out. Texas State hadn't intercepted the pass all year. His first pass almost picked off, but he kind of settles down after that. Just what are your thoughts on his performance?
Yeah. Well, the receiver fell down, unfortunately. I mean, he probably made the right read. We'll see when we watch it in the morning. But, you know, like I think, you know what I said earlier, I think he's played extremely well. I think he's an NFL quarterback. I think he should be playing in the Senior Bowl. You know, we'll wait and see if that happens, but that's my opinion. And I think he has an opportunity to go play football beyond here. I think he's matured as a quarterback. I can talk about how he's matured off the field, but he's matured as a quarterback, how he managed the game. And I think he's played at a really high level since the second game of the season on. And I think he's deserving of any accolade he got. I think he was really accurate tonight. It's good that he got some touchdowns, you know, I guess. But he's played well, and I'm happy for him.
Coach, one thing you said that really played well on all 3 stages of the football tonight. What was, you know, maybe the message or kind of something you're telling the guys a few moments ago before you came in here about next week and trying to wrap up the season on a high note?
Yeah, I just stated the obvious. You know, we're in the exact same position we were a year ago. If you went back a calendar year, we go to Statesboro, Georgia, 9-2. Played a 12 o'clock kick on ESPN2, I believe. I can remember it was like yesterday. We had the ball on the 8 or 9 yard line as time expired, and it's an incomplete pass. And we finished 9-3 and tied for second in the league. We don't win a conference championship, and we've been working for a calendar year to get back in this opportunity. You know, where we control our own destiny to win a conference championship, and here we are. And it's about practicing, preparing to be 1-0 next week, or this week now, being 1-0 this week and finish. You know, we need to finish. And so there's a lot of things that go into putting your team in a position, you know, from a staff and a players wise. And we're proud of them, and now we got to go finish the job.
How much did Caleb Barker kind of give a preview of next year?
Yeah, well, he's talented. He's talented. He's got some competition to win the job. You know, he's got to go through spring and fall, summer, but he's a guy that's talented and excited for him. He's played. He's had moments really during the entire season where he's hit some runs, and he's athletic. He's got a strong arm. You know, he adds a running dimension. And with Brandon's a good natural runner. He doesn't necessarily have the speed, the top-end speed, but he's a natural runner. Probably hurt his feelings with that. But Caleb can really run. You know, he's an athletic kid, and his upside is big.
Something to the casual fan that goes overlooked. We put up 62 points. Is how well the defense played.
Yeah, played real well.
-1 yards the first half. They gave up at 3 or 4 turnovers. What did you see out of them tonight?
Yeah, we've played championship defense all year. You know, we've committed to stopping the run, tackled well. You know, I think Vic and our defensive staff have done a tremendous job putting the pieces of the puzzle in the right places. You know, fitting together. what our defensive players do best and getting them on the field. And schematically, I think that we're a little bit different from some other people, so we give some guys some issues or give some teams some issues. But we played defense well all year, and I was proud of them for coming out and taking care of business tonight.